at the organ loft. We are here in Leffe in Italy at the parish church, and it was a very warm welcome here. It's a wonderful instrument and a wonderful church as well. And as always, we're checking out the organ. So if you look, you get this typical Italian stop system with the normal bassi and soprani voices. And I've pulled out all the stops of the grade except the reeds, so you can get a first idea of the organ and the amazing sound it produces. And it sounds something like this. It's pretty impressive. The acoustics are wonderful. It's a stone church as well, so it's absolutely amazing. Look at this, I learned this. It's a pedal trick, so we can remove all of these stops again. And let's check out the principles of the organ, the dark 16-foot, which sounds like this. Boy, we have to remove the bombard now. Very wonderful. We've got a principal 8-foot. Got a second principal, which adds some width of the sound. 4-foot. A 2-foot, which is the duodecimo. And then we got all these mixtures. So if you look, it seems to be very typical that you can add all the different parts of the mixture manually. In Germany, you usually have like one stop which you pull out, which activates the whole mixture. But over here, you can do it differently. And if you pull out all the mixture stops, it sounds like this. A bombard in the pedal. Which is pretty impressive, as you can hear. And so let's remove all of... Boy. Okay, let's remove them manually, like this. And it's always pretty interesting. I mean, if you're playing a concert, you probably need someone to help. Otherwise, you'll not be happy. So the second part of the grade manual is over here, which features all the solo voices, including the cornet, for example, sounding like this. Which you can also combine with the other voices. Maybe something like this. Very nice and grippy. You can also add the other principles probably to make it a bit stronger. So it gets a bit more shiny. Amazing. We got the fagotto bassi, which is the 8-foot fagot, I think. The claron and the... Let's add all the reeds. I don't know. I honestly don't really know which one does which, but... So these are the reeds, the anches, and if we add the bombard and the trombone in the pedal, it gets even better. So you have this reed plano with some principals, maybe? I also like the sound of the reeds. They are not like German ones, which are very, very round, but more like direct, you know? It's very different to difficult to explain, but these are the reeds. We've got some flute as well, a flute traversa, which sounds like this. Flutoni, which is also a very soft flute. And down here we got the voce umana, which is the human voice, so to say, and sounds wonderful as well. I think we got some sub-octave coupler in here, but don't ask me where it is. Over here we got a pedal board, which is actually very nice to play, and we've got the contrabassi, which is the main 16-foot of the organ. If you look up there, it's also in the prospect probably. We've got a quinta, and which makes it a lot more strong. And then we've got the bombard, of course, which is very fun. A trombone, 8-foot as well. A rombo, which adds to the 16-foot experience, I think. These, which don't do much. And then we've got some other fun stops. If you come here, you can see. Or if you give me the camera, you can see them. We've got a very interesting stop, which does this. Oi! So it's like a timpani stop with a bell and drum, and it's very, very interesting. And that's the fun stops of the pedal, at least. And now we can take a look at the first manual, which is the positive, so to say. It got a wonderful principale. We've got a 4-foot octave as well. A plano. And the other piano, which is the mixture. And of course, we've got a fun reed stop, which is actually called violoncello, which is interesting because it, in German organ culture, it usually means that it's like a string voice, like a principal, which is much more small, but over here it's a reed. Which is very nice. And of course we've got the tremolo, which is a bit weak, but also works. And it's very wonderful. So to end the video, I actually recorded the Bach piece earlier, so that's gonna be the end of the video. But we're gonna pull out all of these stops again to see if the organ can supply enough air to play them all. That's interesting as well. So we pull out all of these. I'm not sure if I should use these, but we'll see if it's gonna work. And we can add some couplers as well, I've heard. This and this. You can see them down here, it's very interesting. Some of them are also very, very strong to pass. That's as well, for example. Very interesting, almost French. And now we should have the full organ. So That's gonna be the full organ demonstration. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It has the air, so that's fine. So that's the church from the inside. It's another beautiful old stone church, so the acoustics are gonna be amazing. And over there, you can see the organ. It's interesting that all the organs actually are in the altar. Oh, the hair! Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, are in the altar room, which I don't see that often in Germany. So we have to ask someone why that is. But over here, you can see the pipe organ, and let's make our way up there.